see what they're saying. And I want you to know today that a lot of people are concerned with being able to see what they have in the first place. One of the unique factors of having our own desire is to build a relationship, build a house, build something meaningful and hopeful and joyful. And I want you to know today that you can build a relationship, but you don't have to worry about the haters. You just keep growing and being who you are, keep growing and nurturing your own dreams and identity. So Andrew Carnegie says this. He says, if you want to be happy, set a goal that commands your thoughts, liberates your energy, and inspires your hopes, says Andrew Carnegie. Now, I would suggest to you in so many words to make it a little simpler and a little bit less cumbersome. Find a target. Everybody needs a target. Everybody needs something to shoot for, something to go for, and something to aim for. And I want you to know today that Michelangelo says something very, very powerful. And I believe it says this. He says the danger for most of us lies not in setting our aim too high and falling short. He says, but in setting our aim too low and achieving our mark. Too often people set their aim too low, achieve their mark. All they want to do is go across the street, but God is calling you to go across the world. And I want you to know today that instead of just relying on what you know, go out and dive into the deep and realize that there's something bigger, something better, something more extravagant and great for you. But if you always shoot for a low target, I promise you, you'll hit it every single time. So I want you to know that you have what it takes to complete your goals. Keep encouraging yourself, keep believing, and keep understanding and realizing that this is not the end for you. This is not the beginning. This is a continuance of all that you have inside. So I want to have a few keys to encourage yourself as you finish your goals. So I want to encourage you, number one, to turn your haters into motivators. A lot of people are upset at the fact that people are motivating them. Some people don't like the fact that they are getting some kind of motivation, and negatively, not the way they want it, but really the way they need it. Some of y'all ain't praying and haven't prayed like you have until you have somebody who's been on your nerves, who's been getting under your skin and been causing you to be better, to grow. And I would suggest to you, instead of being angry at those haters, turn them into motivators. Then second, I want to also be thankful for those who are disruptors, that they help you to focus on your goals. Some people are really, really negative. They're really disruptors, and they help you focus on your goals because they start sharing what they think is right, what they believe is the best thing. But I want you to know that those disruptors help you to focus on your goals. Number two, I want you to know that you need to find your own goal, not the goal that's given to you. You know, some people only are considering what everybody else says for them to do. I never forget when I was a young boy, people said, you need to be a pastor because your father's a pastor. Well, that didn't work out too well. But even though I do things in ministry, I want to do something that's my goal, not some goal of what someone else does or says that I should do. The other thing I want to tell you is to take some stock and stop fulfilling others' dreams for you. Do what you want to do, in your goal to accomplish. Then number three, don't let your feelings guide your actions. Hey, how many of you have ever bought something that you had some buyer's remorse for as a result of doing something that was against your own actions? How many of you ever got into a relationship? How many of you have ever taken a job because it felt good, it felt right, as opposed to thinking about it? The feelings are here to help us process our thoughts. The Bible says, as a person thinks, so they are. But our feelings help us to be a barometer for where we are inside of the moment. Some people are angry, some people are happy, somebody's sad. But I wouldn't suggest going to work angry during Monday morning or Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday, Friday. I would suggest to you making sure you process your thoughts. Then number four, in order to achieve this goal, Nehemiah had to stay focused. If you read the verses above 15 and 16, it says that people were deliberately hired to intimidate Nehemiah. And there's some people in your life that the devil, Satan himself, other people have set up. They have set up traps for you so that you will lose your focus. But I want you to know, stay focused. even though there are people around you that don't want you to grow. Even during this pandemic, people are hating on what they people are hating on you, but I want you to stay focused. Realize that you can achieve. You have goals to set and you are able to keep on going. What's up, Shy Surprise? The reality is that a lot of people lose focus, but it's easy also not just to lose focus, but to lose hope in the middle. You can't lose hope in the middle. In the middle, it's cloudy. In the middle, it's foggy. In the middle, it doesn't feel like you should keep on going. You got some people got that senioritis. Some people almost in that last semester of school, in your last year of college, doesn't matter if you're high school or above. Some people just don't want to keep on going. But those people who let go lose just before the prize. I'm telling you, it's almost there and it's worth attaining. All right, find a group. Number 5, find a group that will support your ideas, dreams, and goals. So, I'm glad you got it, Shy Surprise. The real deal is that you've got to find a group that will support your dreams and goals. There's some people who are designed to keep you going forward. I've got a group of people that are multicultural who tell me, listen, man, you got to keep going. Do not stop. And I'm telling you, in the middle of this, a couple weeks ago, man, I got discouraged. I was like, man, try to keep on going. But I said, I got to keep going. I got to keep going. I got to keep going. And I'm telling you, the relationships developed as a result of this. The relationship developed as a result of doing this broadcast every single week. I've seen miracles open and doors open and connecting with people I never would have had an opportunity to connect with, all because I kept going. So I want you to know today, keep on going. And I'm telling you, when you really want to grow, surround yourself with people who will push you to accomplish your goals. Everybody's not supposed to push you. There's some people, look back a couple weeks, you got cheerleaders, you got friends, and you got people who are haters on you. You got to find that group that's going to push you to grow to success. And some of you don't even know who those people are, but those people are waiting for you, waiting to be asked. Now, if you ever want to get some advice for someone who may be in a different realm than you are, may have a little bit more experience, ask them for some advice. You got to check out this podcast by Mark Summers with Pierre Quinn, and he talks about the fact that people need to ask for advice. I mean, who doesn't need advice? Do you know everything? But I'm telling you, when you really want to grow, you got to surround yourself with people who will push you to accomplish your dreams. Please feel free to go to my website, www.builttothrive.me. There's some great stuff on there for you. And I want to let you know, as we're rounding the bend, getting toward the finish line, I want to finally encourage you, don't let age stop you from achieving your goal. Don't let age stop you from achieving your goal. A lot of people think they are too old to accomplish anything. A lot of people think they're too old to accomplish anything. And I'm telling you, my mom was 60 something when she finished her bachelor's degree. And next year in May, she'll finish her master's degree, all because she decided not to let age stopping her from achieving her goal. And I'm going to tell you, a lot of people are afraid to start looking at goals. If you look in the Bible, Caleb was 85 years old when he said, give me the rough side of the mountain and I'll make something better out of it. You can't stop achieving your goals just because you are older than other people in the class. Yeah, you might have to take a little extra time. You might need to get some tutoring. But guess what? You're going to get a break when you realize you are achieving goals that you never thought possible and people never thought you would accomplish. So I want to tell you about Bill Copeland. He says the trouble with not having a goal is that you can spend your life running up and down the field and never score. I want you to score. You got to keep on going. And I'm telling you, finally, Benjamin E. Mays, a great thinker and leader, said it must be born in the mind that the tragedy of life is not in reaching your goal. The tragedy lies in having no goals to reach. And I'm telling you, you got to have a goal. You got to have a finish line. Check out the book of Nehemiah, chapter 6. It's going to be life for you. It's going to be something good for you and your team. Check this thing out. Don't worry about the haters. Keep on growing. I know we had a little technical difficulties before, but I'll repeat it. The word of the week is restore. The word of the week is restore. The word of the week is restore. You got to keep going. This wall that Nehemiah had was completed in 52 days. And in the 52 days that he had, people were trying to humiliate him, but people were frightened because he finished so fast, because he focused on his goal. And I'm telling you today, just believe that if you want to be happy, set a goal that commands your thoughts, liberates your energy, and finally inspires your hopes. I hope you have a great rest of the day. Please check me out on Built to Thrive on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, and the other outlets. I want to let you know that there's some great stuff coming up, and I want you to connect with me on these outlets. Otherwise, send me a message directly on Instagram if you're watching. Thanks, Shy Surprise, for being on today, and thank you so much for everybody who's watching live and rebroadcast. Otherwise, I want you to have a great day, a great weekend, and remember, don't worry, things are going to get better, but don't give up in the middle. Don't worry about the haters. They're going to be there, but keep on growing. My name is Julian Johnson, and I approve this message. I hope you have a great rest of your day and a great week.